Welcome back, all you beautiful, amazing people. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? Hope you had an amazing vacation, a holiday weekend, or wherever you are in the world. I hope you had an amazing, what's it been, 4 days since Friday, right? It's the last time we saw each other. No. Of course, I get it wrong. Since Wednesday, right? Thank you for all of you that said, hey, Olga, take Friday off. You know what? I needed it. Had to do it. But now it's like, seems like forever since I've been here and seen you guys and whatnot. If you're watching this live, make sure to leave a chat, even if it's an emoji. You know, they say 1,000 words. Thank you. I want to thank you for everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, do it. Share this. Twitter, you name it, wherever. Let's get more people on board of some truth, some honesty. Gloves off, reality. If you're watching this replay, make sure to leave a comment. You know they are my fuel. Keep them coming. I do read them and I will respond. Thank you for those who support me, support my channel, support my work. Help me keep coming. Everything you do, liking, sharing, buying me a coffee. All of it matters. And I greatly, eternally appreciate it. With all my heart and soul. Also, just saying it real quick, I started a local so I can really go gloves off. And you can really see the complete, unfiltered, uncensored, raw. It won't be taken down for you all supporters. I'm going to be doing the live right after I finish this one. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly in the locals. And the link is in the description below. Yay. So yeah, what am I going to be talking about? Well, God, is there not a lot to talk about? But you know, I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be like, let's wake up. Let's unite. You know what? Speaking of unite, let's take a little sip of Joe coffee, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to put in your glass, cup, mug, whatever. Yeah, so Elon Musk, Kanye, Milo. And I think the biggest chunk I want to chew today is Balenciaga, which I know was last week's news. But see, it's the latest people like Kim Kardashian and their reactions that really get me. And that's my thing. If you're a Kim Kardashian fan, I understand why. But my thing is, all these people getting canceled, screwed, like Kanye. Did you guys know that she works with Balenciaga? Okay, I'm going to get into that. I mean, come on, we can talk about the border. Oh, how they're putting all the officers and the Border Patrol people to check people in instead of manning the wall. Okay. China. Yeah. So if you're woke or you know somebody woke, they need to follow me. They need to join us in the live. We need to have a real discussion with all the voices because, again, you know how I feel about woke. If you can't walk on water, you're not woke. Okay? So, and if we're going to go to the whole, you know how I feel about the whole left and right shit. Again, no matter where you turn, it's because the left, or because the right. And I know all the way take a side, you know, it's goodness, truth, honesty, freedom, God. You don't have to believe in God to believe in freedom. Can you imagine in China? If you haven't seen the videos, I recommend you guys go. Steven Crowder, on his show Louder with Crowder, had great clips of what's happening in China and what happens in communism. And when people think that, oh, we're going to do it better, the younger generation, we're going to do it better. And I get it. And that's great. That's typical youth ideology. Been there, done that. Nothing wrong with that power and that passion and enthusiasm and something to believe in and something to fight for. Yeah. I love passion. I'm passionate. You know that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back, my love. But at the end of the day, the whole woke thing. So, all right, And socialism / communism. Like, guys, it's hard to even take care of your own life. It's hard to even take care of your own plants, especially when you're just getting started in your adult life. Okay? To think that, we're going to do it better. You should see what the Chinese people are ranting, or not ranting, but like protesting, and what's coming out of their mouth. It sounds literally like out of George Washington's mouth. Now, whether they got it from him straight or not, or it's just natural. I just had a vision today, and I had the vision of these people in China, and for all the woke people in this country and in the Western world. I want you to think about it this way. When you think about locking somebody down, when you think about making somebody not leave the house or keep your distance or put your mask on or all those things, just think about. I don't know if they taught you in school, but we're all animals. Yes. Even if you think you're the special animal and the smartest animal and the most intelligent, etc., etc., etc. I just had the vision of that movie, The King and I. Remember that one? Especially the old school one. You guys got to watch if you haven't. Now, do you really think, regardless of your fears and the brainwashing, whatever your belief is, again, this is why we need to stop saying the left. For me, it's the woke. Or if you don't want to give it a label, it's anybody who believes in control, right? What animal do you think should be locked up? Do you think all animals should be locked up, right? Do you have any part of your being, any compassion at all? Do you really feel good to lock up every animal on the planet? Let's lock them all up. Not to mention that there's no way to avoid crotch 19, just so I don't get, banned again. You guys know me, no, censored and stuff, so shout out. But before I even go any further with that and with all the other details of the latest news today through Olga's eyes and with your heart and soul, I have to do my most precious intro. Viewers' discretion advised. What's up? How you doing? I can't even see my face today. What do I look like? Does anybody care? I mean, I don't care as long as you like it, right? As long as you enjoy it. What's up? If this live stream does anything, at the very least make you smile, hit that like button. Smash that like button. Whatever you want to call it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the all notification bell because I don't spam you. And that's not going to guarantee because YouTube, let's go right into the Elon Musk thing, right? Like, did you guys see the tweets that he put out there? Like, if you guys only knew the level, the depth of the bullshit that he's finding, okay? And I know he goes back and forth. You don't know. I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody. But, of course I trust certain people. But you know what I'm saying? I still, even your best friend can backstab you, your family member, whoever. Got to keep your eyes open. Question everything. Doesn't mean I always look like I'm looking for like the worst thing in the person or the situation. But it's, hey, are their motives really good? But I don't really think about it too long. I find that when we think, we overthink, we think too much, we're jaded, all this stuff that's thrown at us, it's all affected us no matter how perfect you think you are. And I don't mean perfect, I literally just saw in my head like you're a sticky ball, like a Velcro, and you think this stuff doesn't stick to you. Of course it does. We're made of our conscious and our subconscious, you know what I'm saying? So it just takes a lot more effort nowadays to block the stuff out and to really go, wait. Because, when they say common sense, and then you heard it before, is common sense really that common? Again, psyops, Oh, we can't say that because that's like conspiracy theory stuff. Psyops. Anyway, happy holidays wherever you are in the world, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Here's a mug, which, oh, I'm surprised that the blue came through. Usually some colors don't come through with this screen. But yeah, I'm all about love, baby, all about love. So Philadelphia has this little Christmas village for the holidays. I have a friend that has a condo right there. And it's perfect location, beautiful historic building and everything. And she's just like, yeah, I'm not missing it right now because of all the noise that comes through at the Love Park here in Philadelphia. Yeah, who hasn't already heard the latest on Elon Musk, right? Who hasn't heard the latest of Kanye Milo running for president? Did I not in my other channel? I literally predicted it. Did a reading, which I'm going to be doing another reading with my girl Marissa, I believe on Wednesday. Don't quote me on that. You got to go to my other channel, Olga Pérez YouTube channel, because we're gonna add to that with the Kanye and the Milo. And I had mentioned, I'm like, Trump is gonna have an announcement, but it's not gonna be what we think. And although he supposedly, and I'm saying this on purpose, that he's saying he's running, but I'm saying that I knew there'd be a twist. And here's Kanye. And now there's people all like losing their shit. Like, oh, Kanye, the enemy, the controversial person, had dinner with Trump. Oh, please. Get a grip. Stop acting like, oh, I believe in this. And what's abortion? And is, well, when it's a cell, is it really killing a baby when it's just cells? The ending of anything. The abortion of anything. Aborting a flight, aborting anything, an end. Don't play words with me. I speak 3 languages. Go deep into Greek and Latin. You know what I'm saying? Again, I understand the tribalism and how we want to belong to something. But where's the tribalism to love? Where's that tribe? Where's that tribe? You can't tell me that. I'm telling you, even the most egotistical, narcissistic shithead wants their version of love, which but is typically a ego driven narcissism, right? And again, subscribe if you haven't already. And a lot of people have already been telling me that they subscribe and then they get unsubscribed. And they're like, I didn't do that. How did that happen? See? Can't trust big tech, especially when it's free. They make it sound like it's free and you have choices while they're harvesting your information. And how many times do we know this? And we're just like, oh man, but it's just part of our everyday world. I get it. But I'm loving that at the very least, it's a comedic relief that Kanye is hooking up with Milo, and they're doing what they're doing. Do I really need to get into the nitty-gritty of it? At least I feel like now we got something to really talk about. And again, but the question remains, is it another psyop or is it for real? Well, I believe it is for real. I believe that sometimes it's the crazy people that make the difference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even wasn't it Eleanor Roosevelt that said, no good girl, again, don't quote me on the exact quote, but that, how many good girls make it in history? Like, I'm not saying that because I'm a girl or a female or a woman. I'm just saying, you get it? You get it. I want to see who's already joined me live in the live chat. Let's say hello. Let's see. Linas Blinas, welcome. Great to see you. Like that fist pump. Love that emoji. See, we don't have to say much. Not given. You look marvelous. Why, thank you. Anybody notice? I cut my hair. For real. I cut like that much off. Like I had it like down to my waist. And I'm like, I can't manage this anymore. I'm like, I wonder if that's why I was getting even more verklempt. Got some little bangs going here. I don't know. I'm getting used to it, guys. So let's see. I'm always going to change it up just for entertainment purposes. You know what I mean? It's like having like the same dinner every night. So I'm going to like mix it up so you don't have the same dinner every night. Or well, this time, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, Northern Hemisphere would be lunch in some parts of the world. Lena's thumbs up. I like. Oh, let's see. Are you on Twitter? Yes, I am. The link is in the description below. I just created an account just to support Musk. Ooh, interesting, because you're right. Ever since Musk has got back into the game, I started going there and checking it out and reposting, retweeting. I feel like I'm a newborn. I don't trust billionaires, but I want to trust Elon. Yep. I'm with you. Not given. I try not to think. It makes me dizzy. I like that. Jeff Prater, welcome. What's up? How you doing? Love it. Let's see. Linas Blinas. If he is also evil, I hope. No, wait. I lost hope in our future. Nah. Even if he is. No reason to lose hope because we're here. And that's exactly where today I'm like, okay. I could have shared a bunch of stuff with Elon and the tweets and videos and whatnot. Same with Kanye, Milo. But the reason why I also started that description of this live going, for real? Like, again, the for real is this another psyop? Well, I think it is. I really do. Things are imploding. But the good news is the vibration out there has reached China. And if China starts bubbling up, there's a bright future. And it has to be. Because that's the human condition and that's a human soul. Again, how many people, especially if they consider themselves woke, will lock up every animal? Tell me, please, tell me. Lock up all the animals. Yeah, they're sick. What was it? The bird flu. All the chickens getting sick or whatnot. Oh, let's separate them all? Really? Oh, no, what did they do? They killed a bunch of them? Okay, all right. That's the reaction. Again, let's put everybody away because we don't know. There's nothing that we can stop. Nothing that we can stop 100%. So the illusion that we're going to stop it at all or curb it, minimize it. How do you sleep at night? Telling somebody else what to do. We're all born free. Even if you were born in some sort of slavery, you still have a choice. I mean, I don't want to get a little, I know I sound like I'm getting dark and stuff, but it's not true. I'm just saying, there's always a fight back. And the solution is, actually, it's like when you tell somebody to shut up, or you tell them to be quiet, or you want to oppress them, or you want to delete them or hide them. What's weird is that when you do that with one person, all of a sudden, 5 come sprout out to kind of take up that space. Because the universe is a vacuum, it abhors that empty space, that need, that hunger. I know, it's funny because I came with all this energy, but the Balenciaga. Now, the reason why this is my big one for today, again, it's just Monday. I'm coming back Wednesday, coming back Friday. You know that, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'm thinking I'm going to wrap it up, maybe. Let me know in the live chat. I was thinking about, while I was getting ready, doing a reaction. I haven't seen the video that you guys have requested of Mises, Dictator. Came to me today. I'm like, I think that would be an appropriate one for today. What do you guys think? Let me know. If not, Wednesday's definitely a reaction. Wednesday's always a reaction video day. No doubt about it. But here I'm going to screen share my window. Let's see that. Okay. All right. So that's one thing with Tucker Carlson. But so I see this morning about how Kim Kardashian is questioning her association with Balenciaga. Questioning? Questioning. Again, why isn't everybody going freaking out on her like they did on Kanye? Why is that? Predictive programming? Look at this. I know you guys have seen this. Balenciaga BDSM, this is the New York Post. Balenciaga BDSM teddy bear, in quote, photographer speaks out amid backlash. Because so I went, I jumped everybody's opinion. I'm like, oh, now I really want to see what his reaction was. And here's the guy right here. If you guys didn't already know, Gabriel Galimberti, he was doing this like Toy Story series. And you can see it right here, right? Hopefully you guys can see it well. Cool. And there's another one here. Let me see. That one right there. Okay. You might look at it creepy. You might be like, okay, well, it's still artistic. Right? But, I don't know, he's got some other stuff here. But I just stopped like, okay, here's another one of the toy series. And supposedly, initially, he's like, oh, it's part of the Toy Story thing. That was like what he said initially. That was last week, right? And then I'm like, oh, dude, because how creepy this Balenciaga, and here's another article from MSN, or actually the Washington Post posted on MSN. After teddy bear backlash, Balenciaga announces lawsuit for separated ad. Oh, of course, the blame game, pointing the finger, so into the times. This is exactly what everybody does. Oh, and all of a sudden, we're going to apologize and we're just going to take them down. It's going to be okay. What? Like, you really thought that society would not have a problem with this? Because either you're that, convinced of your power and the brainwashing that we would just be so used to it, right? We're just already so conditioned. And now they're going, the company says it will seek, this is, okay, so let's start with the beginning of it. Balenciaga had apologized just hours earlier for its new holiday campaign featuring children holding bags shaped like teddy bears wearing bondage gear. Right. I get it. Totally modern. Totally goes with the whole LGBT, right? Drag queen. We're open, diverse. Nothing to do with that shit. And I'm over it. Okay. There's nobody's going to sit there. Oh, that's fashion. I've been there. I used to say that about when I used to read Vogue 20 years ago. But then I was like, some things just really, like, I understand creative artist expression. But then it's like, what does it have to do with fashion? Like, there's been many shoots that it's like, now you guys are just freaky, whatever. But, you already have a household name. So, okay, yeah. So this is a long time coming. This isn't overnight, right? So Balenciaga apologizes, okay, and says, the teddy bears wearing bondage gear when another controversy erupted last week. That led the luxury fashion house to issue the second apology. Oh, a second apology, right? They mean it. Sure they do. In a day after Supreme Court decision on child pornography laws was spotted in an earlier ad. We'll get to that. But what does it say over here? So let's just want to go to that. The company says it will seek at least $25 million damages for the resulting false association, in quote, between Balenciaga and the repulsive and deeply disturbing subject of the court decision. You guys can look up the article, read it for yourself, Now. So then, New York Post. This was on the 23rd. Balenciaga of November of 2022. Balenciaga BDSM teddy bear photographer speaks out amid backlash. It was in very bad taste. This is what the writer's writing. But the photographer who shot the controversial Balenciaga ad featuring BDSM teddy bears modeled by children has broken his silence. Gabriel Galimberti issued a statement on Instagram Wednesday morning after the inappropriate ad was pulled by the fashion house. Again, all the steps that it took to even do the shoot and post it, get it approved. Do you understand how many people that takes? Okay. I'm not saying that the photographer is the bad guy here. He's getting paid. Maybe he didn't even know what he was getting into, but He signed the contract. He agreed to it. He wants to get paid. He put it in his schedule. And he just does all that. Again, I'm not here to bash on anyone in particular. It's the fact that I love the response because, in a sense, it's very true to form. Like it's classic where, okay, let me read what he says. So he goes, so Galimberti issued a statement Wednesday morning following the hundreds of hate mails and messages I have received as a result of the photos I took for the Balenciaga campaign, I feel compelled to make the statement. Galimberti wrote, I am not in a position to comment on Balenciaga's choices, but I must stress that I was not entitled in whatsoever manner to neither choose the products, nor the models, nor the combination of the same, he continued, which sounds like his attorney literally told him to say that. I'm not saying that's not true. But the choice of words is very legal. Like he's covering all his bases. But I do believe it's possible that he did not make any of those choices because it takes a whole village, dude, to do these shoots. I've done them. I've been there, not necessarily for Balenciaga, but as a model, as also an artist, a makeup artist that I used to do years ago. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you still have a choice to be like, okay, I don't want to do this. But I get it. Your reputation's at stake. Again, he explained that he was permitted only to light the prepared scene and shoot it in his signature style, which he has a signature style. Like, that's why I brought up his Twitter and showed you a couple, especially of his Toy Stories. But noted that the direction of the campaign and the choice of the object displayed were not in his control. Which, what I'm saying and what I'm getting at is that whether he's covering his ass, whether he's lying, whether he's telling the truth, whether he is or not, absolutely, I believe 100% he was not in total control. But those specific things he's saying, they were not in my control. What does that tell you, guys? What does that tell you? Who are the people pulling the strings? People get paid to do a job. Who are the people making those decisions and approving them over and over and over again? Look at this. Why would you have dragons? No angels, right? Because no longer children are associated with angels. You have to have dragons. And I like dragons, especially the nice, friendly dragon on Never-Ending Story movie, the white dragon and stuff. I'm not saying that that's completely not creepy, but just saying. Make it a little more positive. But look at this. Literally, one eye is different than the other. Like one's blue, one's black, and one's blue. You know what I'm saying? Like bruise and less bruise, more swollen. Regardless of the, well, obviously in addition to the bondage and the color. Black. And does this kid look happy? Does it look like they enjoy it? And then the whole moon and the half moon and stuff. Like, this is esoteric stuff. You know where I come from, guys. I'm all into the sun and the astrology, just astronomy, just the fact that we live in a universe that we have no idea how it really affects us. I don't care who wants to call it pseudoscience. When we have all the answers to everything, if these so-called scientists and all these great leaders knew so much about the last crotch 19, they would have zapped it like that because they're gods, right? They're unbelievable. They are know-it-all. They're saints. Saint Fettuccine. Ha! Who? Oh, yeah. He's retiring. Talking about how, the Crotch 19 episode, that was the only small part of what I've really done in all my 45 years. A non-elected. Working in the NIH. I get it. If you're gonna go down, you're gonna go hold on to the last second. I get it. The article continues. The campaign ad featuring young children modeling what appeared to be teddy bears with bondage gear was met with criticism and allegations of normalizing sexual fetishizations and abuse of children. Eagle-eyed online investigators pointed out that another ad showed what appeared to be legal documents from a Supreme Court case that ruled on federal laws regarding child pornography. And quote, I suspect that any person prone to pedophilia searches on the web and has, unfortunately, a too easy access to images completely different than mine, absolutely explicit in their awful content, Galimberti said. And so people have taken these pictures, they've zoomed it in, they read. Galimberti claimed that the lynching, end quote, he has received is aimed at the wrong party and distract from the real problem and criminals, end quote. Okay, Galimberto, where's the real problem and where are the real criminals? That would be great. It's like that Maxwell list that we all know is there, and that, but the great judge, the best judge on planet Earth, has never shared. Nah, right. And judges make all the right decisions. They've never been corrupt in history. And I'm telling you, I've talked to people in my circle that are attorneys and that actually will say that. No. If the attorney threw it out, like the whole election thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the bots are, chasing me, following me, surveilling me. Right. They're not bought and sold. I mean, I know we talk about this all the time, but Galimberto claimed, okay, hold on, sorry. Balenciaga has since pulled the controversial ads and apologized for the disturbing photos. So all it takes is an apology. Isn't that right? Right? When somebody does something wrong, Kanye, you got to apologize. You got to apologize. Like, that's really going to solve everything. It only solves it for some people, some organizations, some leaders, some speakers, some actors or celebrities. Or like, I just heard of somebody that I watch and listen to. I think he calls them celebritards. I love it. A spokesperson for the luxury fashion brand told the Post, we sincerely apologize for any offensive or any offense. Wait, I'm dyslexic, guys. Here we go, live. Our holiday campaign may have caused. Our plush bear bags should not have been featured with children in this campaign. We have immediately removed the campaign from all platforms, end quote. The company added in an Instagram story posted before Galimberti's statement, we apologize for displaying unsettling documents in our campaign. I mean, you stop. No. Nobody does. Nobody leaves a document in a picture like that. No. Come on, people. Again, that's the PSYOP shit I'm talking about. I'm not going to go any further because it's insulting my intelligence here. Look at this other picture. And again, there's other pictures where this literally the same exact model that you're seeing right here with the legs and the teddy bear, which is creepy as shit. Look at these colors. I mean, there's like a photo of the same person with like bruised up, beat up. Because that's hot. Don't give me this shit. It's getting even better. So here in this article, Balenciaga sues producers of BDSM teddy bear pedophilic ad campaign. Fashion company Balenciaga has filed a $25 million lawsuit against the producers of a pedophilic ad campaign that included BDSM teddy bears, a child pornography court ruling, and books from did you guys know about that? Gets you even deeper. You can't make this up. For real. Now you get me? With the title of this live? Okay. And books from the author whose work depict nude children and occult rituals. Look at this. So Allison H. Centofonte, I believe it is, anyway, at Allison Howard C. On Twitter, the Balenciaga ad is disgusting. Toddlers posing with BDSM sex toys and alcohol. Hiding in plain sight, a Supreme Court case involving a federal child porn lawsuit. Stopped sexualizing kids to sell your ugly, overpriced crap. Hashtag Balenciaga. And we click on this. Right? See if you guys can see this. See, there's that document they're talking about. And again, you can look it up for yourself. But look at that with the alcohol, the beer cans with the candles there, wine glasses, because that's what you do, right? And does this kid look happy? And why in that position on the sofa? Like, I mean, I just get chills everywhere. And I don't easily judge, guys. Trust me on this one. And I'm very open-minded. Look at these eyes. Regardless of And what about the ugly ass shoes? What? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the rabbit? Go down the rabbit hole? I know you can say, oh, you could pick this all day long. Just stop. Just stop. Because this is bullshit. Don't make me look like I'm crazy when it's right there. And I get it. Again, with the cognitive dissonance. And I understand it very well. But, let's say the fashion house. Okay, we already know they're bringing a case, whatever. Oh, yeah, this is the part. So, Nayeli Denise also posted in Twitter, which I actually looked her up too, and I didn't know about her. And she has a YouTube channel as well. And I just love that people did their little homework, because I would have done that. I would have zoomed in. Look at this, guys. You got to look at this. Do you guys know anything about this guy? Michael Bormans. I hope I said it right. Fire from the Sun. Look, they have to blur shit out. Because again, you can Google it. Don't even go to Google. Try another browser, because I'm sure they cut it all out. Every time I look at anything now, Forbes will be the first thing that pops up, even in different browsers. And they'll literally everything out there. It's a conspiracy. It's wrong. It's misinformation. Just literally, it's just like they're on auto fucking play. Unbelievable. It's like, really? And again, all this can be invented, right? We don't know if this is for real. This could be planted. Right? But you know what? The shit is real. It does exist. That's the point here. There are sick people in the world. A lot of them. And just like there's Catholicism and Christianity and, Buddhism and, Islam, Musulman, all that stuff, all the different religions and beliefs, so is Satanism. Which is why I literally have where I'm going real deep, real crazy. For real, meaning I'm not crazy. It's crazy that it's right there, but I know I don't even want to get into it on YouTube. That's why right after this live, I'm going right over to locals. Here's my locals page. I just posted right here. Actually, that's from the 25th. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should refresh it. Well, I don't know why it didn't show up, but I am going there. I'm going to be there live. You see that right there? I'm going to be clicking that button, and I'm going to be showing you this right here that I'm not even going to show you right now, because I'm telling you. But let's hear what Tucker has to say, because I really liked how he took this one on this tweet that the Columbia Bugle. Thank you for your patience. Let's see.
The sexual mutilation of children in hospitals. This is part of a larger...
Oh, wait. I know. I just remembered. Let me actually stop sharing this. Do it one more time. I want to make sure you guys can hear it live and well. Where's my boy at? Here we go. Yeah, I think that should make a difference for the audio.
But it's not just the sexual mutilation of children in hospitals. This is part of a larger trend, and the trend is this. Adults crossing the line, and it has always been a bright line, into deep involvement with the sexuality of children. That has always been, and must in a civilized society always be, the most forbidden thing. It's considered unacceptable. Absolutely. Even among prison inmates. Hey. But now it seems to be growing in its prevalence. Consider the latest ad for the clothing brand Balenciaga. This was just uploaded on Instagram. As you can see, the photo shoot they're using to sell their products features a young girl holding a teddy bear in a bondage outfit. Then, in case you missed the point, the photo shoot also contains this image. It shows several documents. Most of them aren't visible, but what you can see when you zoom in, and of course the point is that you see it, is a reference to a U.S. Supreme Court case called Ashcroft versus Free Speech Coalition. That case struck down a law against kiddie porn. What is this? Well, it is what it appears to be. It's an endorsement of kiddie porn, of child pornography. What else could it be? We wanted to know. So we reached out today to Balenciaga to get their explanation, and they didn't respond. So we're going to have to take that on face value and ask, where's the moral outrage? We have an entire industry in this country comprised of moral outrage merchants. If you've ever been on Twitter, you know what we mean. Truly, an entire sector of our economy is devoted to attacking people for falling short of the mark. And here is a high-end retailer promoting kiddie porn in an ad on Instagram, and nobody notices. There's no boycott. There's no front-page New York Times editorial against it. And, of course, Instagram let the advertisement run, endorsing kiddie porn. And, by the way, if you have an alternate explanation for what this was, let us know. A child with a teddy bear in a bondage outfit and a Supreme Court decision striking down a kiddie porn law displayed on the table? What is that? Are we jumping to conclusions? Don't think so. It is what it appears to be. It's right in your face, and no one's saying anything. Again, Instagram had no problem with this. Until Elon Musk took over Twitter, Twitter allowed hashtags that explicitly linked to child pornography. Nobody said anything because crimes against children are no big deal. It's thought crimes that are the real crimes. So if you said something about it, if you were libs of TikTok and said, wait a second, this seems to be abetting child molestation, which of course, that's what it's doing, you were instantly booted off Twitter. But the links to kiddie porn, they're still there. Well, now they've been deleted. Thank God. That's one improvement. So all of this has been happening out in the open, but NBC News hasn't bothered to report on any of it. Where's their report tonight on Balenciaga pushing kiddie porn in an Instagram ad? No. They're reserving all their energy to attack you for noticing. You're a stochastic terrorist if you point it out. And you need to be censored. Watch.
Content moderation.
This is the part. This is the part that I'm going, like, I'm all about freedom of speech and freedom of expression, 100% no matter what. But this is what we're dealing with. It ain't about the left or the right. This
is a hard task. What we know is that Twitter and where the bulk of this information is right now, because that's where the biggest accounts like Matt Walsh and Libs of TikTok, again, where they sort of post this stuff. What's being done? Well, 2 days ago, we know that Elon Musk, who owns Twitter now, he just reversed the policy that Twitter did have against targeting and harassment of LGBTQ people, against misgendering transgender people.
So here you have people mutilating the genitals of children, running ads on Instagram promoting kiddie porn, and there's Brandy Zadrozny on NBC News. She's not attacking them. She's attacking anyone who notices and accusing them of attacking gay people. Once again, this has nothing to do with gay people. This is an attack on the sexual fixation.
You think? You think? Stop it. You know it, whoever you are out there. It ain't about you. It's the blatant honesty of the degenerates that are ruling the world and loving it, that we are fighting with each other with the bullshit of what side are you on? Side of truth. We should all be on the side of the truth. The truth is there. Period. End of story.
Fixation on and mutilation of the genitals of children, pushing kiddie porn. There's nothing to do with gay people.
And I'm not one of these conservatives that are like, oh God, everything's, again, where the people are like believing it, those Bible thumpers, there's those Christians out there, whatever they want to say, right? Those old school people, or the, again, conservative. Like, oh my God, you make such a big deal. It's just a little piece of skin, this and that. I'm all about letting it all out. Balls to the wall, butt naked, whatever, nudity, whatever suits your boat. As adults, as consenting adults, don't shove it down my throat. And again, if it wasn't wrong, why aren't they defending it? Why did they take the ad down? Why? The message is already out there. They knew that. They knew it before they posted it. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Oh, we're just going to apologize. The fact that he even got out there, an apology, it's beyond an apology. This is not about an apology. It's done. It's game over. You let it out. You're blaming the blame game, whatever. Guess what? It doesn't matter. The buck ends with the boss, the person, so Balenciaga, right? So nobody's going to boycott Balenciaga. And like I said, Kim, what's her answer? I'm disgusted. Or no, don't let me put words in her mouth. Here we go. Kim Kardashian breaks silence on Balenciaga ad scandal. Now, again, yesterday, I believe it was, or 2 days or whatever. Don't quote me on the exact time, date. Oh, I got to question my relationship with them. Oh, shut up. And again, why isn't anybody again, I mean, these people are unshakable. Nothing happens to them. Just like with her sister and that concert. I forget the guy's name now. Remember, with a big mouth and all these kids died in there and got suffocated, trampled, you name it. Don't hear about that no more. Nothing happened. No, they're fine. They're fine. They're untouchable. Anyway, Kim Kardashian breaks silence on Balenciaga ad scandal. I am, in quote, disgusted and, in quote, shaken. After a week of silence, Kim Kardashian denounced the controversial Balenciaga ad campaign that depicted, because this was, by the way, just posted today at 10:30 this morning, depicted children alongside bondage-style attire. The ad images came under fire last week as people noticed the odd outfits sported by the children models, stuffed animals, as well as some mysterious. How is it mysterious? Unless someone's going to prove, again, another psyop, that was edited in there, which everything's possible. We have the technology, but that's not the point. We are breaking down every fiber of society. Anything that's good, we're breaking it down and we are winning. That's the vibe and the energy, point blank, that's running around and through me. And that's not being conservative. That's just calling a spade a spade. That's what I'm getting at. You feel me? Okay. The likes of Kardashian and Bella Hadid, who have strong ties to the luxury fashion house, were slammed on social media for keeping the tight-lipped about the ongoing controversy. Makes sense, right? While Hadid, 26, seemingly deleted an Instagram post promoting the brand, fans couldn't bear the deafening silence, demanding a formal statement from the A-lister. But again, what is this? I want a statement from you, and then it'll be okay. Whatever you say. No. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to realize and open your eyes. They don't care about you. It's all about the money and the fact that you want to keep looking at them. That's it. That is it. Nothing substantial, nothing to improve your life at all. You get me? How can you be into somebody that doesn't improve your life? I just love how people just tell me, I just love her. Just, I don't know. I mean, maybe one of the sisters or two of them I like more than the other, but now Kim or whatever. I don't care who your favorite is. They're not happy people. Their whole thing is, I like this adoration. Like we all like adoration and compliments and attention. We're built for that. Other than that, what? Anyway, the disgusted, in quote, Skims and Skin founder even hinted at discontinuing. Hinted. You only hinted. Oh, she's a saint. She hinted. Hinted at discontinuing her relationship with the brand, saying she is reevaluating as new information arises. Again. No, dude. It's whoever her publicist is or whoever she has a contracts with, pledges allegiance to. That's what it's coming down to. And they're hoping that we'll all disappear and that we all don't care. Well, I'll tell you what, just like everyone canceled Kanye, whoever out, many people out there that have been canceled in more than one ways. How about we don't buy any Skims? How about we don't ever buy Balenciaga? Not that I do, but I'm just saying. How about when somebody wears Balenciaga, you go, yo, do you know these people are sick? How about you associate the brand with sick shit? So if you're woke or you're into fashion or you're, as they would say, and I mean this in the kindest, most sweetest, funny way, what some people will say to me, literally people say to me, oh, yeah, I can't help it. I'm a brand whore. I'm totally cool. I get it. It's cute, whatever, funny, modern, fine. But do you see what I'm saying? It's like, when are we going to keep wearing stuff that even if you hear that they've been made in sweatshops by children and slavery, when is that going to, you know what I mean? And then you're going to all about the green movement, zero carbon footprint. I am all about reducing, recycling, reusing, and all about using things, building things that are biodegradable and in harmony with the planet and the universe, that doesn't damage anything or that doesn't hurt any other animal, including ourselves. I'm all about that. But see, I'm going to pick this, but not this. Well, I don't know. What's your scale of values? Is a child more important or cutting gas and freezing to death and killing a bunch of people because they're going to freeze to death, even starve to death, or you get massive pneumonia from the cold, the humidity in the cold, etc. We can go down that line. Again, not to get all negative here. But is it my fault that the truth is this? Okay. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian tweet. I have been quiet for the past few days, not because I haven't been disgusted and outraged by the recent Balenciaga campaigns, but because I wanted an opportunity to speak to their team to understand for myself how this could have happened. Guys, stop it. She knows what's going on. And you know it. All right. I don't know if I'm still sharing. Let me go. Oh, by the way, I hope I was sharing that. I just stopped it. Okay. Let me go back to the window because I wasn't sharing a video besides that Tucka video. Okay. Guys, take a look at this bear. Take a look. Please. You see this? Let me see if I can make it even more bigger. You see that? Let's take a look at these eyes. Forget it. Okay. Yeah. The bondage, all of it. Dirty, beat up, like it's been locked in a dungeon. And look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Please, somebody look at those eyes and tell me. Tell me. I'm like kidding myself. I'm like, I just want to make sure you guys can see this. Can I make this bigger? Well, I can when I'm not on the live. Okay, whatever. You know how it is. Look at that. It's like clothes. It's punched so hard. Red and blue. And I'm telling you, you guys got to look this up and zoom in. It's beyond outrage. It's like if you go to the dark web, because that's the other thing. People think that there's only one web, our little our little Google world. Yet that's the tip of the iceberg of what's really consuming the world that's in the dark web. When I found out about the dark web about 10 years ago, I couldn't believe it. I could, because I always know there's darkness and there's, black markets, etc. I've been open to all this stuff. I've even seen some of it myself. And I've heard many stories from people that are survivors in person, by the way, not just on videos or in articles. And so my eyes have been open from a very young age. Now, coming to that, the fact that because of the internet, the evil, the ugliness has grown, has been thriving. I'm sick of having conversations that we're not supposed to have, or no one feels comfortable with, or we can't say it at the kitchen table, etc., etc., etc. Well, how do things get stopped or changed if we don't talk? If we don't admit, we got to call the elephant in the room, don't we? We all know that. I understand. It's a big bite to chew. I get it. Oh, how about this, guys? Here we go. Here's that one picture I was telling you guys about. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Let me screen share again. Here we go. You see that one? Look at that. Now that sounds like an outfit I want to buy. And a purse. Look at that. Looks like she's coming after you with a knife. It looks like a horror movie. In the middle of the night, in the darkness and wet. Dungeon. Dragon, dirty, bag, teddy bear. Look at that face. I don't know. Is she a survivor? Or what? That's art. Let me see. I'm trying to minimize it again. Here we go. That's art. That's art. Yeah, that's fashion. Yeah, that's total fashion. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, freedom of expression. Totally about that. But to me, you wear this stuff, anything Balenciaga, or any fashion for that. What are you saying? Because at this point, you're definitely not woke and you're not from one side as far as the political sides, the cultural side. You're dark. You're negative. And I'm sorry that whatever happened in your life or lack of that should have happened in your life, that you can look at this and think it's fashion. This is not about outrage. This is not about a political stance. What I'm talking about is the world that we live in, that it's just another day because we're so desensitized. The lack of love that people don't even know what it is anymore. Okay. All right. Like I said, I could have gone on about Elon, but you guys have seen Elon, heard of Elon, talked about Elon. Everybody's doing it right now as we're speaking, right? Elon, Kanye, you know I'm a supporter of anything that's different. Whether you like Kanye or not, I don't even know who Milo is. Matter of fact, I just saw him because he's been on the news lately. And I was like, who is this guy? And I did some research. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Apparently he used to be gay. Now he's straight. Again, no judgment. But I'm loving that there's a third party. Or maybe would be even better than a third party is to obliterate the entire thing. And break it down to freedom for all. That's it. That's the party. And if you don't like freedom, well, who would really not like freedom, right? Because if you want a freedom to, say, abort, then you want a freedom for other things, right? It can't just be that. You don't want to be locked up in your house, but have the choice to have an abortion. I'm just saying, right? Well, let's go to, let's see. What do I like about liberals? Because I believe I'm a libertarian. In fact, again, freedom. Because I know that the only way of happiness is through freedom. And the only way to be yourself is through freedom. There is no other way. There's no way to filter and be yourself. So this inclusive bullshit has to include the truth, which is freedom. You get me? Okay. And like I said, I'm just sick. I'm sick of not being able to publicly tell you. And I don't have to go to Rumble or BitChute, although you know I got the links below. So if you ever see this stuff disappear or you haven't seen me in a while, go there. Even if you don't like going to those platforms, you're not used to whatever, make sure to go subscribe, follow me, because you have to. Because that's the one way of telling them, no, we want the truth. That's what I mean. Our choices are telling them. Our choices, our compliance is telling them. All of them. Your neighbor, the government, the institutions, the neighbors, your family, whoever. If they love you, they should respect freedom. 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 Freedom to defend the lives of those who cannot defend themselves. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to go to locals in a second. But before I go, I'm going to read your live chat. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Smash it. Helps the algorithm. Let's get more people on the team. Meaning the team of truth, fun. I know. I haven't been very comedic today. Because it is, I mean, it's hard to be comedic about a conversation that is just so always swept under the table. Always like, oh, it's just creepy, but can't deal with it. Well, I can deal with it. I can. Because I can't deal with someone like Kim Kardashian saying, I have to think about it. I'm looking into it. like, just look at me and tell me that you can look at this, hear this, read this, and still think Kim Kardashian is amazing. Please make sure to leave me a comment. I want to hear it. And especially join me in the next live. I don't want you to agree with me if you don't. I want you to tell me everything you think. We need to talk about this. Anyway, let's see. Jeff Prater, welcome. Hey, hold on. Who'd I miss? Gregory Paul, welcome. Yeah, definitely. Fauci needs to go to jail. Gregory Paul, absolutely. I mean, they're all into it too. They're all helping each other out. They're all like, I get it. Like, my thing is, why are we adoring people that have done nothing? They have not saved the world. So why are we acting like they're so special and we want to be like them and look like them? Or again, if you don't agree with them, then you get ostracized and all that shit. Bring it on, people. Bring it on. Seriously. If you attack somebody like me, you got problems. Because my heart is in the right place as far as I'm here to love and be loved. I'm here to be kind. I'm here to be good. That's it. And if you see something wrong with that, you got problems bigger than you can possibly imagine, because at the same time you're admitting that you're the opposite of good and that you like to fight and you want to hurt. And usually when you come from a place of pain, you want to, I get it. But hopefully we can change that. I believe in it. I believe that love heals all wounds, not time. Love. Leo Milner. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, Frankie Blaze. Hola, Olga. Hope you had a blessed weekend. Ditto. Wish you the same. Gregory Paul. We are a nation, comma, 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 a world, comma, comma, comma. Starving for truth, exclamation. Yes. The lies and misinformation are coming down on our heads. Yes. Yes. And it's from the ground up. Sorry. You had me going there, Gregory Paul. Are coming down on our heads like a sledgehammer, exclamation. We are lost, exclamation. Yeah, lost without the truth. But the truth is right there. That's the thing. The truth is right there. We really want to say, oh, we're not seeing what we're seeing? No. Hey, Elisa, welcome. Hey, yeah. Oh, dude, you recognize that. Yes. I think it's from last year. It could be from 2 years ago. I don't go every year. Yes. Yes, Jeff Prater. Gab and Rumble for free speech. Yes. Not giving. See, I love that you guys make me laugh. Thank you. See, that's how we roll. Even for the worst of it, we can still laugh. Absolutely. We got to laugh, not to cry, right? Not giving. I'm caressing the like button. That was a good one. I like that. Yep. Jeff Prater, false idols. Kim Kardashian is so fake. She is so phony. Her greed is only exceeded by her mind-numbing stupidity, exclamation. But she's smart enough to make all that money, right? To make all those agreements and all those contracts. I'm not going to give that away. And hey, she is a beautiful person. Even before all the surgeries and all the facelifts or whatever, the Botox and everything else that she does. She was definitely born a pretty girl. I remember seeing her, when she was a child, in fact. I was like, wow, But so what? So what? And I don't think her heart is black or bad, but, do you really think she wants to lose the life that she has? Frankie Blaze, welcome. Those are a seed of Esau. They will never change. I hope I read that right, Frankie. You know me. Well, guess what? Like I was telling you, I am going to share one more thing and talk to you guys one-on-one right over here in my new locals page. I'm clicking this live button you see right here. Let me see. Oh, live stream title. What am I going to call this live stream? What, the real? I don't know. At least you know it's me, and I'm coming right now. The real? I mean, all right. Here's the description. I'm going to show you guys the real dark. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to traumatize you. Oh, Valencia. Here's the spell check. How about this? Uncensored. Okay. As you can see, I'm doing this. All right, I'll put this. Oh, I could do a custom nail. Let's see. No, all right. Up. Well, before I start that, as you can see, that's where I'm starting. That's what I'm starting. I'm going to see you guys there. Whoever joins me, those supporters are going to see me live. Come on over, check it out. Let's talk for real. Much love. Much love always. Have a wonderful day. Get ready for Wednesday. Doing a reaction. I think it's going to be Mises, Dictator. It's been itching. Almost did it today, but I can't. Gotta go. Want to finish this up over at Locals at the Pérez Patriots community. Olga Pérez. Until next time, much love, many blessings, and I'll see you on the other side.